To the brim with Mondays. Love Mondays. And Mondays will love you straight back.
And now it's time for everyone's favorite.
Please welcome the Coffee Morning Drive crew.
In a minute, you will be listening to the program The Dailies Today, a program that aims to provide our listeners with in-depth and comprehensive newspaper headlines coverage. It is also a program that grants our listeners a fair say on opinions and matters of national discourse. However, this comes with great responsibility. Nation building is a task that rests upon our collective shoulders. Therefore, biased, rude, and or abusive language will not be given a platform here. We urge you to please, always, keep your comments civil.
Time to get up.
Start your day with a dose of 98.9 Invicta FM. Get up and be victorious.
Wake up.
It's time to be victorious.
I want to speak.
Invicta FM is
Different
every other station you listen to.
in the town.
Kana aiki kuma kana so ka ji sababbin labarai da yana faruwa a Najeriya, ka kunna rediyon ka kana ji Invicta 98.9 FM Kaduna.
Good morning and welcome to the Dailies Today, your trusted source for the stories shaping our world, and from the latest headlines and current affairs to business, politics, and entertainment, and also health issues, security matters, all of them. Things that matter to you will bring you the facts, perspectives, and also the conversations that keeps you informed. My name is Job Daniel, and together we would navigate through the headlines, through the important developments, and explore the events that's making impacts both locally, nationally, and also globally. It's a new month. Welcome to the month of June. It's the 1st of June, 2026. And it is a new month. It is another opportunity to begin to improve and move closer to your goals. So stay focused, stay consistent, and let your actions speak louder than your plans. This morning, we have 5 of these papers this morning. We have stories from The Punch, stories from the Vanguard newspaper, Daily Trust, and we also have stories from Daily Post and The Sun newspaper. We're streaming live on YouTube and on Facebook. You can go on Facebook on Invicta FM 98.9. On YouTube is Invicta 98.9 FM online TV. You can just go there, drop your comments based on the headlines that would be read out. Let's go to commercial break. We would be right back.
It's time to be victorious.
Invicta FM, we'll be right back.
Lokacin jin daɗi sai Kivo Krima.
Idan na sha ko lokacin shandari. Kivo.
Is it okay to make fun of our tooth gap? Let's have a talk. Colgate makes your teeth so strong. Stop cover your mouth. Not to do yanga with your smile. Brush your teeth with Colgate. Zero cavities and fresh breaths. If you use a Colgate paste, not to do yanga with your smile. Brush your teeth with Colgate. Colgate, #1 oral care brand in the world.
Oh yeah, shoppers, make una hear correct gist. Maggi chicken flavor promo don land o.
Buy Maggi chicken flavor 50 double cubes pack and get 10 extra cubes free.
Yes so, and if you buy small 10 double cubes pack, you go get 4 cubes free.
Now more rich chicken taste, more enjoyment and more value for your money.
Rush go your nearest shop now and ask for Maggi chicken flavor promo pack before e finish. Offer valid while stocks last. Me and Maggi, so good together.
Mama ne masu kyau sun sani Dettol na tsaro kowace rana. Idan aka fito waje, neman arziki fa, kasuwanci kuma fa, yara na wasa a taɓo, amma ban damu ba. Awanni 12 na tsaro kowace rana.
Da amfani koyaushe, Dettol yana da sinadarin tsaro na tsawon awanni 12. Dettol, tsare iyalanku daga ƙwayoyin cututtuka sama da 100 domin su zauna cikin ƙoshin lafiya.
Dettol, be 100% sure.
Emeka, I'm in trouble. The way the cost of everything is rising, I can't find a way to get these goods to my clients in Kano and Jos without losing my profit.
Musa, why are you doing this the hard way? You need a partner that understands the rising cost of getting by.
You mean someone who actually shows up?
Yes, I mean Prashal Express. I use them for everything. Packages, sensitive documents, even home deliveries. They are professional and they don't break the bank.
Do they go nationwide?
Nationwide? Lagos, Benin, Makurdi, you name it. Just give them a call. Big parcel, small package, value-add services like home delivery, Prashal Express and Logistics Limited is the one company for total reliability. Whether you're too busy to leave the office or worried about the rising cost, we are here for you.
Prashal Express, we deliver for you. Be rest assured, we are coming through. Find our main office at Shop FF18, Starcourt Shopping Plaza, Sabantisha, or our branch office at S20, Zara House, Amadou Bello Way, Kaduna. They've already picked up the goods. That was fast. You can call us on 0706-210-6674 or 0913-775-4873. Prashal Express and Logistics. Be rest assured.
A koda yaushe yara na suna kokarin koyon karatu. Guje-guje cikin wasa na rage musu kuzari. Yasa kullum bana rabuwa da Milo a gida.
Ni da mai gidana mun dace da zaɓi mai kyau. Ina godiya da farin ciki kasancewar Milo an yi shi daga sinadari masu inganci kamar su dawa, madara da koko. Shi yasa na tabbatar da yadda yake inganta lafiyar yarana tare da basu kuzari da safe.
Shafi mama, gaskiya gwaldin mun ɗan nan yawon ya ji madara.
Haka nawa ma.
Sannu da aiki uwa ta gari, amma dai a rinka sarrafa mana madaran nan a hankali mana.
A'a ba ni bace fa. Wannan Golden Mo 3-in-1 ne. Dama da madarar sa yake zuwa a ciki.
Madara? Kuma a ciki? Tun yaushe? Golden Mo 3-in-1 na tahowa da madara a ciki. Samo wa iyalanka a yau. Golden Mo, bari duk rana ta kasance da armashi.
Mama, yanzu na zan wanke maki fararen kayan nan naki.
To, amma ba wanke su kawai zaki ba. Ki tabbatar kin yi amfani da haifo domin yana cire duk wani takaddarin tabo yana kuma sa fararen kayana su ƙara haske kalkal.
Haka ne, kada ku amince da tabo, ku tabbatar farinku ya ƙara haske kalkal.
wayar gari da shayin Lipton yana da wata hanya da yake tattara mu kofi ɗaya ya kake a lokaci guda.
Mutumina baka san me ya faru jiya ba.
Kai ma barka da safiya.
Yi haƙuri mana shayi kafin hira.
To shi kenan faɗi mana.
Ai in dai shayin Lipton ne ba cika kofi kaɗai yake yi ba, yana ƙara kusanci da zumunci tsakanin jama'a. Shayin Lipton yana haɗa zumunta.
Jolly Johnny akan titi ke magana a yau za mu ga kyakkyawar sani da mutane suka yi wa magi cikin flavor. Na gaba karanto harufan celery.
S-E-A-L-A-R-R-I-E celery.
Haba mutumina, ka ce kawai ka sauya harufan zuwa salary. To ga damar karshe karanto mana harufan turmeric.
T-U-R-M-E-R-I-C. Turmeric.
Kin yi daidai ga kwali ɗaya na magi cikin flavor ki ɗauka.
Magi cikin flavor tare da albasa, celery da kuma turmeric mai canza wasa na.
Yana da daɗi, da ɗanɗano tare da Cremella. Ga sauƙi, yana da daɗi a kunu ko shayi.
Yi nishaɗin ɗanɗano mai arziki da daɗi na Cremella Crema, cikakke don babban ɗanɗano a shayi, koko, kofi da sauran zaɓin abinci.
Ya daɗi da ɗanɗano tare da Cremella.
Ƙara ɗanɗano da Cremella.
1960, the journey start with a vision for the people and a loyal heart. From the Lagos docks to the vast north, bringing the goodness, bringing it forth. Many years don't pass, we still the stand. No be today, we start this flow. The seeds where we plant on, they grow from the fathers to the sons, mothers to daughters. The story that's sweet, oh. Providing the energy for the Nigerian street. FMN, feeding the nations. Golden penny, solid foundation. For many decades, we there for your side. From our quality grains to sweetness oil, cassava starch, animal feed, and golden fertilizer. Who be the giant? FMN. Who be the leader? FMN. 6 decades, we still the move. Nigeria, we get the groove. FMN.
Gabatar muku da sabon jig na jaka yanzu fararen tufafinka za su yi haske da sheki da kuma kiyaye kashi 99.9 na kwayoyin cuta a farfajiya da sauran wurare. Kawai ka jika da jig na jaka.
The challenge of Nigeria as a free state in 20th century Africa is the need to revive the stature of man in Africa and restore the dignity of man in the world.
The government is corrupt.
But you are doing exam malpractice.
The government is the one that finished this country.
But you are rigging departmental election.
I beg, they don't hold the citizens accountable.
But in your office, you don't care about the people beneath you.
Whatever the person at the top is doing is a reflection of what's happening at the grassroots. Change indeed starts with you and me. Invicta FM is urging you to say no to any form of corruption.
Indeed, it is a fresh money-making Monday. And let's start with the Punch newspaper. From the Punch newspaper, Oyo abduction. NUT strike begins as Tinubu sends 1,000 forest guards. Oyo abduction NUT strike begins as Tinubu sends 1,000 forest guards. President Bola Tinubu on Sunday approved the recruitment of 1,000 forest guards in Oyo State. He also directed a specialized security unit with advanced rescue capabilities to intensify efforts to free abducted pupils and teachers from 3 schools in Orure local government area. Tinubu reforms stabilize economy welfare. Welfare lags, says CPPE. Tinubu reforms stabilize the economy. Welfare lags, says CPPE. The Center for the Promotion of Private Enterprise has said the first 3 years of President Bola Tinubu's administration were largely focused on restoring macroeconomic stability after inheriting significant fiscal, monetary, and foreign exchange challenges, but noted that the benefits of the reforms have yet to translate into broad-based welfare gains. U.S. commits $3.5 million to monitor Nigeria's religious violence. U.S. commits $3.5 million to monitor Nigeria's religious violence. The United States Department of State has announced a $3.5 million, approximately 5 billion naira, funding opportunity aimed at improving the documentation and reporting of religious freedom abuses in Nigeria. Labour rejects 100,000 naira minimum wage proposal. Labour rejects 100,000 naira minimum wage proposal. The Nigeria Labour Congress has dismissed the proposal of 100,000 naira as minimum wage by the Nigerian Governors Forum, insisting that a realistic living wage under the current economic conditions should be as high as 1 million naira. Nigeria will soon overcome security challenges, says First Lady Oluremi Tinubu. Nigeria will soon overcome security challenges, says Oluremi Tinubu. Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu has assured Nigerians of President Bola Tinubu's commitment to making the country safe for all citizens, saying Nigeria will soon overcome its security challenges. And talking sports, it is a routing. Flamingos rout Guinea 11-0 on aggregate. Flamingos rout Guinea 11-0 on aggregate. Nigeria's under-17 women's national team, the Flamingos, have progressed to the third and final round of the 2026 FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup qualifiers, following a commanding 2-legged display against Guinea. After a dominant 5-0 victory in the first leg in Abidjan, the Flamingos completed the job in emphatic fashion with a 6-0 win in the return leg in Ikenne on Sunday, sealing a comprehensive aggregate triumph. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the Punch newspaper, either online or you go to a newspaper stand. The next paper is the Vanguard newspaper. And from the Vanguard newspaper, 2027, governors face fierce battles to retain seats, produce successors. From the Vanguard newspaper, 2027, governors face fierce battles to retain seats, produce successors. As parties field candidates across the 28 states where governorship elections will hold in 2027, fierce battles loom as outgoing governors fight to produce their successors, and first-term governors, aside from Siminalayi Fubara of Rivers State, struggle to retain their seats. There will be no election in 7 states that have off-cycle governorship polls. Among the first-term governors, Fubara did not get a re-election ticket. From the Vanguard newspaper, education, medical tourism drive foreign travel spending to $6 billion. Education, medical tourism drive foreign travel spending to $6 billion. Nigeria spent $5.996 billion on airline tickets for foreign travels in 2025, a 32% rise on year amid increases in education-related travels and a surge in international business engagements. Economic hardship. Nigerians revert to firewood as cooking gas, kerosene prices surge. Economic hardship. Nigerians revert to firewood as cooking gas, kerosene prices surge. A severe domestic energy crisis is forcing millions of households across Nigeria to abandon clean energy alternatives and revert to primitive cooking fuels, driven by an unprecedented surge in the prices of liquefied petroleum gas, commonly known as cooking gas, and kerosene. Many families in both rural and urban areas are returning to firewood for cooking. NUT directs Oyo teachers on indefinite strike over abducted teachers and pupils. NUT directs Oyo teachers on indefinite strike over abducted teachers and pupils. The Nigerian Union of Teachers has directed all primary has directed all public primary and secondary school teachers in Oyo State to commence an indefinite strike from today, Monday, June 1st, 2026, over the continued abduction of teachers and pupils in the state. The directive, issued by the union's leadership, is intended to press home demands for urgent government action to secure the safe release of the victims whose whereabouts remain unknown. Talking sports from the Vanguard newspaper, disregard transfer move Shell mentioned about me, says Osimhen. Disregard transfer move Shell mentioned about me, says Osimhen. Super Eagles and Galatasaray striker Victor Osimhen has moved to calm growing speculation surrounding his future after comments made by Nigeria head coach Eric Shell suggested the forward could be close to completing a transfer. Shell sparked fresh rumors about Osimhen's next destination while explaining the striker's absence from Nigeria's upcoming international friendlies against Poland and Portugal. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the Vanguard newspaper, either online or you go to a newspaper stand. The next paper is the Daily Trust newspaper. And from the Daily Trust newspaper, quite disturbing news. How General Rabe wife were ambushed, abducted in Katsina. How General Rabe wife were ambushed, abducted in Katsina. Fresh details have emerged on how bandits abducted a former Director of Defense Information of the Nigerian Army, Major General Rabe Abubakar Batsaidi, retired, and his wife in Katsina State on Saturday. The retired Major General was reportedly traveling to Katsina on Saturday alongside his wife, Hajia Amina Abubakar, and their driver, Abdullahi Saidu, when their vehicle was ambushed along the Barabar Musawa Kafinsoli Road in Matazu local government area. Still from the Daily Trust, primaries candidates faced fate uncertain as party headquarters set to announce results. Primaries candidates fate uncertain as party headquarters set to announce results. Despite concluding their primary elections over the weekend, aspirants who emerged victorious for elective positions at the various levels are still not certain about their fate, as the National Secretariat of the parties insists they reserve the prerogative to announce the final lists of candidates. SK Fest, Defense Minister seeks unity, community support against insecurity. SK Fest, Defense Minister seeks unity, community support against insecurity. The Minister of Defense, Christopher Musa, has urged Nigerians to support security agencies with credible intelligence to combat insecurity across the country. Ekiti traditional rulers seek tougher anti-kidnap laws. Ekiti traditional rulers seek tougher anti-kidnap laws. Traditional rulers in Ekiti State have called for a review of Nigeria's kidnapping laws to impose stricter penalties on those involved in or supporting the crime. The chairman of the Ekiti State Council of Traditional Rulers and Ogoga of Ikere Ekiti, Oba Dejimi Adu Alagbado, made the call on Saturday during a meeting between traditional rulers and Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu during her one-day working visit to Ekiti State. And talking sports from the Daily Trust, Nigeria fencers face tough test in Abidjan. Nigeria fencers face tough test in Abidjan. Nigeria's fencers are set for a major test at the 2026 Africa Senior Fencing Championships in Abidjan, Côte d'Ivoire. The International Fencing Federation sanctioned event, which started on Sunday, May 31st, will feature Africa's leading fencers competing in individual and team contests in Epi, Sabre, and Foy. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the Daily Trust newspaper either online or you go to a newspaper stand. And this one is from the Daily Post newspaper. From the Daily Post newspaper, Makinde's presidential ambition dead on arrival, says Oyo APC. Makinde's presidential ambition dead on arrival, says Oyo APC. The Oyo State chapter of the All Progressives Congress has described the presidential ambition of Governor Seyi Makinde as dead on arrival. The APC made this declaration in a statement signed by its publicity secretary, Olawale Sadare. I have a disease that is not curable yet, says Obasanjo. I have a disease that is not curable yet, says Obasanjo. Former Nigerian President Olusegun Obasanjo on Sunday revealed that he has been living with diabetes for over 40 years. According to him, lifestyle, discipline, a healthy diet, regular exercise, adequate rest, routine medical checkups and strict adherence to prescribed medication have helped him manage the condition for more than 4 decades. Tinubu's third anniversary, Wike set to 31 days to commission projects in FCT. Tinubu's third anniversary, Wike set to 31 days to commission projects in FCT. The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has revealed a 31-day series of project commissioning across the capital city. Wike said the commissioning is earmarked to celebrate the third anniversary of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. Abduction, Tinubu sends Ribadu, IGP, Bajabia Miller, ministers to Oyo villages. Abduction, Tinubu sends Ribadu, IGP, Bajabia Miller, ministers to Oyo villages. A presidential delegation is on its way to Esiele and Yawata villages in Oriwe and Obamosho local government areas of Oyo State, following the abduction of 46 pupils and teachers in schools in the state. Talking sports from the Daily Post, NNL, Lobby Stars restructure coaching crew. NNL, Lobby Stars restructure coaching crew. Lobby Stars have restructured their coaching crew ahead of the 2026 and 27 Nigeria National League season. The Pride of Benue missed out on a promotion ticket to the Nigeria Premier Football League last season. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the Daily Post newspaper, either online or you go to a newspaper stand. The last paper is the Sun newspaper, and from the Sun newspaper, Atiku shops for VP candidates in Southeast, South, may zero in on ex-governor. Atiku shops for VP candidates, that's the vice president candidate in Southeast, South, may zero in on ex-governor. The presidential candidate of the African Democratic Congress, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, has commenced high-level nationwide consultations to select a vice presidential candidate ahead of the 2027 general elections, with sources close to his campaign confirming that the search is active, urgent, and yet unresolved. Still from the Sun newspaper, insecurity. Tinubu has recorded fewer deaths than past government, says ETA. Insecurity, Tinubu has recorded fewer deaths than past governments, says ETA. Former acting national chairman of the All Progressives Congress, Hilliard ETA, has defended President Bola Tinubu's security performance, arguing that fewer Nigerians have died under the current administration compared to previous governments. ADC, new judge fixes June 3rd for Gombe's suit against Mark Aregbesola. ADC, new judge fixes June 3rd for Gombe's suit against Mark Aregbesola. Justice Peter Lifu of the Federal High Court in Abuja has fixed June 3rd for hearing in a suit filed by Nafiu Bala Gombe, seeking to stop David Mark and others from parading themselves as leaders of the African Democratic Congress. Fake news, IGP calls for responsible use of police-related video content. Fake news, IGP calls for responsible use of police-related video content. The Inspector General of Police Olatunji Disu has called for greater responsibility and caution in the recording and circulation of police-related video content, warning that the misuse of such materials could undermine officers' morale, distort public perception, and negatively affect ongoing security operations across the country. And talking sports, Shell apologizes to Nigerians over World Cup AFCON disappointments. Shell apologizes to Nigerians over World Cup AFCON disappointments. Nigeria head coach Eric Shell has apologized to Nigerians for the team's failure to qualify for this year's FIFA World Cup and for not winning the Africa Cup of Nations title. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the Sun newspaper, either online or you go to a newspaper stand. Let's quickly go on a commercial break, and when we come back, we pick calls and read messages, so don't you go anywhere.
It's time to be victorious.
We'll be right back after this quick commercial break. Are you serious? For real, are you serious? Invicta FM.
Lokacin jin daɗi sai Kivo Krima.
Idan na sha ko lokacin shan dari. Kivo, Kivo.
Across Nigeria, MTN Foundation has impacted 600 plus communities with the What Can We Do Together initiative, inspiring a world where no community is left behind with better healthcare and science lab facilities. Nominate a primary healthcare center and a public secondary school for upgrade today. Visit www.mtn.ng/WCWDT or text MTN to 421. Nominations close June 8, 2026.
Jolly Johnny akan titi ke magana a yau za mu ga kyakkyawar sani da mutane suka yi wa magi cikin flavor. Na gaba karanto harufan celery.
S-E-A-L-A-R-R-I-E celery.
Haba mutumina, ka ce kawai ka sauya harufan zuwa salary. To ga damar karshe karanto mana harufan turmeric.
T-U-R-M-E-R-I-C. Turmeric.
Kin yi daidai, ga kwali ɗaya na magi cikin flavor ki ɗauka.
Magi cikin flavor tare da albasa, celery da kuma turmeric mai canza wasa na.
Yana da daɗi, da ɗanɗano tare da Cremella. Ga sauƙi, yana da daɗi a kunu ko shayi.
Yi nishaɗin ɗanɗano mai arziki da daɗi na Cremella Crema, cikakke don babban ɗanɗano a shayi, koko, kofi da sauran zaɓin abinci.
Ya daɗi da ɗanɗano tare da Cremella.
Ƙara ɗanɗano da Cremella.
Shafi mama, gaskiya gwaldin mun ɗan nan yawon ya ji madara. Haka nawa ma.
Sannu da aiki uwa ta gari, amma dai a rinka sarrafa mana madaran nan a hankali mana.
A'a ba ni ba ce fa, wannan Golden Mo 3 in 1 ne, dama da madarar sa yake zuwa a ciki.
Madara? Kuma a ciki? Tun yaushe?
Golden Moon 3 in 1 na tahowa da madara a ciki. Samo wa iyalanka a yau. Golden Moon, bari duk rana ta kasance da armashi.
Ah, I found something inside my Nescafe Original 3-in-1 pack the other day. A unique code printed inside.
Yes, so every pack of Nescafe Original 3-in-1 now comes with a code inside in the Nescafe Next Level promo. Just text the code to *7022# and you could win 500,000 naira cash, business tools, and training. Up to 1 million naira in prizes to be won. Promo runs until June 30th, 2026. T's and C's apply. Nescafe. Make your world.
The spread of misinformation, disinformation, and hate speech remains a serious threat to peaceful coexistence and social cohesion. False and unverified information, whether religious, political, ethnic, or tribal, can create tension, destroy trust, and trigger violence in our communities.
As responsible citizens, we all have a duty to protect peace. Before you share any message, pause, verify the source, fact-check the information, think critically about the content, and its possible consequences.
Do not allow yourself to be used to spread rumors, falsehood, or messages capable of causing division.
Peace grows when youth and women speak up. When communities choose dialogue, conflicts reduce. Truth builds peace. Lies destroy it.
Verify before you share. Say no to fake news and hate speech. Yes to peace, unity, and a stronger community. This message is brought to you by the Center for Democracy and Development.
Haba talle, ragin kudin yashi menene a duniya da baka neman ragi? Akwai abu daya, wato tsarin tazarar haihuwa. Ban gane ba, saboda shi kadai ne kyauta. Mado, duk lokacin da naje asibiti da iyalina dangane da tsarin tazarar haihuwa, to kyauta ne, ko dai a caji kuɗi kalilan. To ko shine dalilin lakabinka na tallatushen tattali? Hakika ina iya taya komai, amma banda tsarin tazarar haihuwa. Ikon Allah, ya dace ka sani a hanya. Ba komai, sai mu fara daga ragin kuɗin yashin nan tukunna.
Ziyarci cibiyar lafiya mafi kusa domin farawa, ko a kira lambar waya 222-5252. Wannan saƙo ne daga ma'aikatar lafiya tare da tallafin gamayyar ƙungiyoyin Pronet da FEM.
Kyautuwar iyali, uba, 'ya'ya da ma'uwa.
Wayar gari da shayin Lipton yana da wata hanya da yake tattara mu. Kofi ɗaya ya kake a lokaci guda.
Mutumina, baka san me ya faru jiya ba.
Kai ma barka da safiya.
Yi haƙuri mana, shayi kafin hira.
To shi kenan faɗi mana.
Ai in dai shayin Lipton ne, ba cika kofi kaɗai yake yi ba, yana ƙara kusanci da zumunci tsakanin jama'a. Shayin Lipton yana haɗa zumunta.
Even in Nigeria, that hot pounded yam and soup can't wait because a penalty is about to be taken. Deadlines, emails, and presentations can't wait. Even if the match goes into extra time, we are watching. Sleep can't wait. The FIFA World Cup 2026 starts June 11th to July 19th. All 104 games, pigeon commentary, and 4 dedicated channels. Yes, everything can wait. Get the special offer, DSTV decoder, dish, and 1-month Yanga subscription for only 15,000 naira. The FIFA World Cup live on Supersport, only on DSTV.
Akwai abun da nake tunani abubuwa za su canja. Hero ta yana gaban ka. Ka saya hero on ta mashin. Yana da kyau. Hero on ta mashin. Baya sa kashe kudi, baya shan mai. Hero on ta mashin. Yana da gudu sosai. Hero on ta mashin.
Samu damar ƙara tattala manka tare da adana kuɗaɗenka tare da sabbin nau'ikan Hero Hunter Kickstart Alloy da aka sabunta. Yanzu ana samun su a gurin dillalai mafi kusa da ku. Ƙarin tazarar tafiya, sauƙin kashe kuɗi. Domin ƙarin bayani sai a tuntuɓi 0800 080 0800
1960, the journey starts with a vision for the people and a loyal heart. From the Lagos stocks to the vast north, bringing the goodness, bringing it forth. Many years don't pass, we still the stand. No be today, we start this flow. The seeds where we plant on, they grow from the fathers to the sons, mothers to daughters. The story that's sweet, oh. Providing the energy for the Nigerian street. FMN, feeding the nations. Golden penny, solid foundation. For many decades, we there for your side. From a quality grains to sweetness oil, cassava starch, animal feed, and golden fertilizer. Who be the giant? FMN. Who be the leader? FMN. 6 decades, we still the move. Nigeria, we get the groove. FMN.
Invicta FM.
Akwai dalilin da yasa muke yin shiri da wa yaran mu addu'a kowace rana.
Akwai dalili.
Akwai dalilin da yasa muke tashi da kuma fafutuka kan rayuwa a kowace rana.
Lallai akwai dalili.
Wannan shine dalilin da yasa 'yan Najeriya suka yi amanna da maganin kamfanin M&B na paracetamol mai jan kati a koda yaushe.
Akwai dalili.
Yana kawar da ciwo cikin sauri don ba mu daman ci gaba da rayuwa ba tare da wani ciwo ba. A nan gaba idan ka ji alamun zafin jikinka, ka sha paracetamol samfurin M&B mai jan kati.
Lallai akwai dalili.
Paracetamol samfurin M&B paracetamol magani ne na sha yanzu maganin yanzu. Mai jan launi na kai da iyalinka ne, yana kawar da ciwon jiki da ƙananan zazzabi nan da nan. Idan baka samu sauki ba bayan kwanaki 2, to ka tuntuɓi likita. M&B paracetamol zai kawo maka sauki nan da nan.
Mu tuna yadda mama take sammakon tashi da wuri ta shirya mana karin kumallo.
Lallai kuwa, ya kamata mu mata wani abu muhimmi.
Kyautata wa mahaifiyarka tare da biya mata kuɗin tafiya zuwa birnin Zanzibar a wannan shekarar 2026 a gasar 3 Crowns Mom of the Year. Ka rubuta bayani ta amfani da kowace harafi na sunanta. Ka aika tare da hotunan hajojin 3 Crowns na akalla naira 5,000 zuwa www.3crown.com.ng ko cibiyoyin karban bayanai domin samun damar cin nasara a gasar. Akwai shirya da ka'idoji. Madaran 3 Crowns, lafiyar iyaye mata, farin cikin iyali.
Oya shoppers, make una hear correct gist. Maggi chicken flavor promo don land o.
Buy Maggi chicken flavor 50 double cubes pack and get 10 extra cubes free.
Yes o, and if you buy small 10 double cubes pack, you go get 4 cubes free.
Na more rich chicken taste, more enjoyment and more value for your money.
Rush go your nearest shop now and ask for Maggi chicken flavor promo pack before e finish. Offer valid while stocks last. Me and Maggi, so good together.
I been sit down for side, they look wetin politicians they do for my country. I can't begin vex with how them take the run things. From pack to loot and later tiff. The situation too vex me. I can't decide to get my PVC to vote all of them out. After election, them still win again. This time, the matter come to vex me until when I realize say only me no fit to vote out bad leaders. I use vex, buy material, so agbada, come join politics. I tell myself say if I no fit to vote them out, I go there myself to change the situation of all Nigerians. But after I win election, Ogbanje enter my body. Me self come begin to tiff and pack money. Nigerians. Now we they do ourselves. Good leadership they start from homes. Train your children with good morals and values. And when them reach up there, if a political Ogbanje see them, it go run.
Welcome back from that commercial break, and now it's time for you to call in and be part of the program this morning. And as a rule of the program, you have 2 minutes and 2 minutes only. And when you call, please turn down the volume of your radio set, be audible, and also stick to the headlines that have been read out this morning. Any headline outside my headlines would not be welcome this morning. So ensure that you keep your comments civil. Very, very important. Keep your comments civil. Thank you very much as you comply. The numbers to call are 081 40,000 989. 081 40,000 989. Line 2 is 070 87 800 989. 070 87 800 989. And you can join us live on Facebook on Invicta FM 98.9. Just go there, drop your comment on the comment section on Invicta FM 98.9. And also on YouTube is Invicta 98.9 FM online TV. Picking your calls now. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Jordania.
Yes, good morning. Yes, good. Your name and where you calling from?
Happy New Month, Mr. Carey, calling from Savantisha.
All right, Mr. Carey, go ahead.
Good. I want to salute Mr. President for his dogged effort of rescuing this adopted innocent Oyo State populace, about 46 of them. And he has sent a high-power personality to move straight with 100 forest guards.
1,000.
That's a commendable effort. I pray that their effort will yield more results, that these children will return home because their parents are traumatized. The whole state is traumatized and the country. Second, I want to also wish our father, former President Obasanjo, more good health, battling with diabetes for 40 years or more than. That's God's for you. He is a product of grace as far as I'm concerned. Finally, the Nigerian Labour Congress rejects 100,000 naira proposed national minimum wage by the Nigerian Governors Forum, and they are proposing 1 million. I stand with them this morning because we have a harsh economy. 1,000 naira, as far as I'm concerned, is nothing to write home about. We need more of this national minimum wage. I pray that we'll get it right in this country. Good morning, Nigerians, and God bless the federal government of Nigeria.
All right, thank you very much. And still picking calls. All right, hello, good morning. Good morning.
I remember Uncle Engineer Emmanuel.
Engineer Emmanuel, go ahead.
Let me begin with NLC. If we have a vibrant NLC, the government of the day will not take right on them. Because these people, the civil servants are the people that are doing the work. What are the senators, part of the assembly doing? Or the ministers? They are doing nothing, only to smile to the bank. So I am proposing 1 million naira should be a starting point. And let them stand their ground, not go and have a meeting with the executive. Before you know, they come out and even the 70,000 they talked about, how many governors are paying it? Even though they are collecting more money in monthly allocation, and they are still taxing the people in the state. So what are they doing with the money, the governors? Any governor that cannot pay his civil servant in his state 1 million is not fit to be a governor. Let him give way so that somebody will come on board. We can't continue this kind of impunity in the country. A country of abundance. The people now walk big and eat like an ant. It's not acceptable anymore. Then concerning insecurity, for me, this present administration does not have the capacity of securing lives and property, which we know, everybody knows is the power and responsibility of the government to secure the lives and property of the citizens. But this present one does not have that capacity. That's why we have an alternative country to ensure with our PVC to vote them out and bring in people that will move the country forward. Because the only good thing they know is to borrow, even though subsidy has been removed. Hardship left, right, and center. Now look at innocent children in the forest. I ask this question: if it is the president grandchild or the senate president or the president, will those people be in that place up to now? That is the question. And they know that they want to secure life, they want to do the work. Go and rescue those innocent Nigeria. What crimes have they committed to be in the forest in this time of rain? The idea talking about 2020.
All right, engineer. Thank you.
By the grace of God, we are going to unseat them with our PVC. Once more, happy new month. Good morning.
All right, well, I prefer you say I, not we, because you're not speaking for anyone, so say I. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Oga Joe.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, this is Tijani from Kakuri.
All right, Tijani, go ahead.
New judge fixed 3rd June for ADC versus Balagombe case. This, we want the truth to come out of this case because we are aware that ADC followed the due process of taking over the African Democratic Congress. Even Balagombe, that took them to court, was showing on video the other time as he was clapping hands for the handing over to Mark and Aregoshola. They followed the due process. And the INEC chairman, Yakubu Mahmoud, then affirmed the taking over of ADC by Mark and Aregoshola. So we expect the court or the judge to follow the truth and tell the nation the truth, nothing but the truth. We are expecting good judgment from the judge on the 3rd of June by the grace of God. Thank you very much, and God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria.
All right, thank you very much. All right, hello, good morning.
Otherwise, man, good morning.
The otherwise one, good morning.
Happy new month.
I wish you say.
Let me begin to see
Your name and where you calling from?
the man saying that less death or killing in Tinubu regime than the
Your name and where you calling from?
It's rather unfortunate that today we are defending the failure of government. For the citizens that are more civilized will never do that to defend somebody that is failing to secure life and property of a citizen. The primary assignment of a government has been failed to protect life and property. And someone is there simply because of greed and selfish. He's saying it's even better. So now they are counting this. They are not counting the progress of the government. They don't have anything to campaign with that the Nigerians will say, this one is better. So he's now using dead body. All he is using killing. It is rather unfortunate. Please, that one should be cautioned and should be apologizing to Nigerians for that because it's a mockery in our face. How can a whole citizen of Nigeria, when he saw that government has failed, instead of him to tell the government where they failed, and now he is telling us that it's less dead. My brother, may God forgive us and may God have mercy on Nigeria. I joined Remi Tinubu for the prayer because she has prayed, and I joined her to say amen, that very soon the insecurity will end. That is a good prayer. And we pray that this insecurity should end so that Nigerians will be fully in their own country and we enjoying the benefit of democracy. If we are ready to give, the politicians are ready to give Nigerians the benefit of democracy. Because we are not giving ourselves the benefit of democracy. It is only few, the elite, that are enjoying the benefit of democracy.
All right, I see,
Thank you, my brother, for giving me time. Good morning, my brother.
All right, thank you very much. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Jobdani.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, my name is Chief Areo.
Chief, go ahead.
My heart has been bleeding, with particular reference to insecurity in Nigeria. You see, they say the problem that is not solved in the morning becomes trouble in the evening. Jordanian, can you remember what the APC governors did during Jonathan time? They were at the central market in Maiduguri, already they said telling Nigerians that they could solve the problem of insecurity in Nigeria. And today we have seen that APC cannot solve the problem. And Fabio is telling.
Well, Chief Aro, I did not take you off line. All right, messages on Facebook, tons of them. Well, time is not my friend, but let me see what I can do about the messages on WhatsApp. And let's keep it brief, precise, and straight to the point. This one is from Joe Matthew Gwaza from Godungora. NUT begins strike as President Tinubu approves the recruitment of 1,000 forest guards to combat insecurity in Oyo State following the abduction of teachers and pupils. As Oluremi Tinubu says, Nigeria will soon overcome insecurity challenges. We hope and pray so. And this one is from Chief Pius Acha. Tinubu's reform stabilizes the economy in which way? While we are still struggling to survive. And this one is from Solomon Bako from Kariji. Or your abduction, it is a pity that these children and teachers are still in captivity after weeks of abduction. The government should do everything humanly possible to rescue them, please. Only God knows what they are going through. I support the closure of schools to draw government attention. This one is... this one is from Godwin Christopher from Ngwembije, that's in Godongora. Oyo abduction, the NUT, not the NYSC, please, is NUT. Begins strike as Tinubu deploys 1,000 troops to rescue abducted pupils, kidnapping, banditry, killings everywhere. I urge the president and all the service chiefs to join hands and wipe away all these monsters are causing us sleepless nights. This one is from Coach Green Soccer Aliyu. He says Nigeria will soon overcome security challenges. This can only come to pass if our leaders do the needful, because they are supposed to protect lives and properties of those under them. And this one is from Samuel Gibson from Television. Says Nigeria will soon overcome security challenges. Credit to the First Lady. It is quite unfortunate that this government has failed us. Imagine your abduction, especially with the abduction of teachers and students. I concur with the strike. My question is when will our children and teachers be coming back? I weep for this nation. And messages from Young Gados. I can see Abdul Hakim Sionbi, Sabu Easy Meganga, and I can also see Dari Femi, and also Kia Steven. Thank you so much for sending your messages. Joseph Warogo, I can see you on Facebook. Senchi, okay. Eliakubu Senchi, yes. How are you doing? He says, may God Almighty bless Nigeria. Lamiko Wakili. The abduction of General Rabe, wife and driver, is really a sad news. And so many messages that I cannot go through all of them, but I can see Platus Ngina, Toyin Fasheki, Dr. Mrs. Mao Lebara, Tofik Abomide, Vera Audi, Pius Wambayirimo, Abosede Ajayi. I can see Manuel James, Donna Gift, Eleojo Amos. I can see you. And also Victor Adiba, Elisha Joseph, Enenu Becky Onoja. And I can see Brian Mohammed Kedi, Samuel Oluwasegun Adeoye. And I can also see Sarah Edo Ebenezer. The program makes a return tomorrow at exactly 6 a.m. My name is Job Daniel. Imak Diajegbleje. Angoche, standing by for Waka Waka. Monday's edition, the 1st of June, 2026. Have a beautiful and a wonderful week ahead.
Thank you for participating in the program The Dailies today. The thoughts and opinions stated by our various contributors on this program of Invicta 98.9 FM radio, its website, and or its other social media platforms do not reflect the thoughts and or opinions of the station. Listeners are urged to use their own discernment to draw their own conclusions for a better Nigeria. we emphasize the importance of keeping an open mind and not misconstruing the headlines. Invicta FM. Together, we are victorious.
Invicta 98.9 FM.
Hey! Boss, don't fool me. Music they jam. Person they holler for change. But driver no send. Because that change got sweet. It gets one important corner kick. Your hair don't almost ready. Now in Baba stop work. Because your hair feel wait. Go one enter for inside last minute.
Yes, sir. Everything fit wait. The FIFA World Cup 2026 don't show from June 11 to July 19. Catch all 104 matches plus pigeon commentary on top 4 correct channels. Demo. Touchlight the FIFA World Cup live on Super Sport from as low as 5,800 naira per month on GoTV. GoTV. Love it.
Ya ku masu ciniki, albishirinku gasar Maggi Chicken Flavor ya sake dawowa.
A sayi Maggi Chicken mai dunkule biyu kwaya 50 a samu garabasar guda 10 a kyauta.
Tabbas haka ne, idan kuma guda 10 aka saya, to za a samu garabasar guda 4 a kyauta.
Wato ƙarin ɗanɗano mai armashi, ƙarin nishaɗi, tare da more kuɗin ka yadda ya kamata.
A hanzarta maza a je shago mafi kusa domin sayan paketin kunshin gasar Maggi Chicken Flavor kafin ya ƙare. Gasar na nan har sai kayan sun ƙare. Da ni da Maggi, haɗuwa mai armashi.
Yana da daɗi, da ɗanɗano tare da Cremella. Ga sauƙi, yana da daɗi a kunu ko shayi.
Yi nishaɗin ɗanɗano mai arziki da daɗi na Cremella Crema, cikakke don babban ɗanɗano a shayi, koko, kofi da sauran zaɓin abinci.
Ya daɗi da ɗanɗano tare da Cremella.
Ƙara ɗanɗano da Cremella.
Sallah ta gabato, shagungula sun kankama.
More bikin sallar ka da samun garaɓasa daga kamfanin Itel.
Samu samfurin wayar salula ta Itel City 200 akan farashin 139,900.
Har ila yau zaka samu Itel A200 Plus akan farashin 129,900 tare da samun sauƙin 5,000 a kowane siye.
Garaɓasar za ta fara ne daga 15 ga watan Mayu zuwa 15 ga watan Yuni. Gaggauta domin samun naka. Itel more rayuwa ta jin daɗi.
Jolly Johnny akan titi ke magana. A yau za mu ga kyakkyawar sani da mutane suka yi wa Maggi Chicken Flavor. Na gaba karanto harufan celery.
SEALARRIE celery.
Haba mutumina, ka ce kawai ka sauya harufan zuwa salary. To ga damar karshe karanto mana harufan turmeric.
TURMERIC. Turmeric.
Kin yi daidai ga ɗaya na Maggi Chicken Flavor ki ɗauka.
Maggi Chicken Flavor tare da albasa, celery da kuma turmeric mai canza wasa na.
24 hours around the clock. We gonna drop it inside here. As it hot. Invicta 98.9 FM.
Caution.
Money. Every night, Bentley. Every day, fried rice. Mama, to get a fella jaye. Make you away and still mountain. Please don't do bad thing. La land, fly day, it's all jaye. But they say that money no deliver.